I know that you're always scared. Tell me something's like, listen, I'm mine. Do you have that something that I need your mind? Son, love me, baby. Tell me what I wanna hear. Tell me that you love, tell me that you love me. Love me, baby. Tell me what I want.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is an impromptu video. I didn't write like any notes down, so I'm just gonna go from like memory. But as you can see from the title, this is gonna be a why you should go to Connections Academy. That's where I went for my, I believe in my last video, I did mention one of my videos. I mentioned how I didn't finish the school I had went to in my state for senior year and the rest of junior year. So my parents had pulled me out in the middle of that year. It was crazy, but the school was willing to work with me. They were fantastical. I'm trying to tell you, they were perfect. So I'm going to talk about my experience at Connections. I don't have any screenshots. I wish I did. I can't log in anymore. It was like 4 years ago when I graduated, 4 years ago. So, time's gone rather fast. But that's okay, because I'm here to tell you parents and anyone else watching, even kids, show this to your parents, because these are good reasons why you should go to Connections Academy. So, the first reason is you can stay at home. You can start school whenever you want. I know at Connections Academy, there were, I can't say the names, but there were celebrity students and students that would be on tour, or students that were like the children of celebrities. You know, kids who would be able to move a lot. It is perfect. They have clubs, and I'm going to have to look this stuff up and attach to the video. They have clubs. They have everything you need. The teachers interact with you. They have live video chats. And in fact, I still have my earphones for the chats, so that you can attach these. You tell how old this is, like the little microphone. I don't even know if these still work. I have to like plug these into something and figure it out. I don't think I ever used these. I think I used like whatever earphones I had, because I had Bluetooth back then. I was like flexing. I was like a 17-year-old flex, but or 16, because I graduated when I was 17. Yeah, but I think they have two different plugs, if you could see. I don't know why it has the red and it has the black right here. Ooh, the sunlight looks really good. This is off topic, but it's been raining and the weather's been crazy. May is like the new April. It'll rain like all day and be gloomy, and then the sun comes out in the evening. But if you could see this right here, yeah, I don't know what that does. I really don't. Maybe that's why I never used them. I don't know. But I do know that they gave these to me. So this is one of my souvenirs that I have. I also have I won first place for my contest, but that's another thing. I have to find that. They have contests, so you can do like talent shows and everything. They have all that. They have Around the World Club. I remember that from when I was in school. Don't quote me if it's not there, if you guys sign up, because this was like 5 years ago, I'm telling you. But they probably have, I'm sure, better stuff now. They've been around for at least, how long have they been around? I have to look that up. Let me find out real quick, because I don't want to be wrong. The interwebnet. I'm about to find out how long. Okay. I'm gonna type over here. Y'all, it says right here it started in 2001. Screenshot. 2001, and K-12 started in April of 2000. Oh my goodness. How'd they even do online school back then? What? I'm learning, sis. I'm screenshotting everything. And probably even do like another video at some point on or something about how 2001. That is crazy. I had no idea. That's wild. What? I never even heard of Connections Academy until I went to, I can't remember the name, but I was getting a tutor for SATs, and I know my parents did not like this, well, weren't really happy with where I was going to school, so they pulled me out. My state at that time did not have public school because Connections Academy is free. This is a reason number 2 why you should join Connections Academy. It is free for most states, but there are states that do not have the public school option, and that's not their fault. That's like a state thing. So you have to either work with your state to get it, or you have to do the private school option. But I did the private school option. That's what my parents decided to put me in, and it's way cheaper. I'm talking like 1/5 cheaper than a traditional private school. So that's another reason I would definitely recommend going to Connections Academy. It's perfect. But that's crazy. I cannot believe it started in 2001. I'm still like tripping off that. My next reason, I guess this will be reason number 3 why you should go to Connections Academy. It is safer, I feel like if you or your child is feeling like they're not safe at school, or they feel like they're being bullied, they're right there with you at home, and they have teachers that can monitor what they're doing, monitor their progress, can call their phone, or definitely call them through the school and see what they're doing if they're not doing the work. So I think you do have to monitor them if they're under 16. Again, I'm not sure how that works now, but it's a lot. Like, the teachers are there and they do everything. You don't have to grade papers, you don't have to have books, you don't have to have anything. Everything is right there in the school. Clubs, they have peers, they have group discussions. If you have done college classes online, it's very similar, only like high schoolified, and I felt like that you could connect more. Connections Academy has a lot of options for that. Another reason I feel like it's good to do online school, my next reason, I feel like it's easier, and I feel like you can learn at your own pace. For me, I know I finished all my work early, so you can graduate early, or you can I don't think you can go past the deadlines. They do have deadlines. You have to be done, I think, by like June 1st or 2nd, like traditional school, but you are at your own pace. So if it takes some students 4 or 5 hours, which is the standard, I think, to do work, it took me about like 4. But this was like my senior high school, so the workload was a little bit different. But for younger students, it would take them a standard 4 to 5 hours to do their work, and they need 7. They can take breaks, they can work throughout the day. You just have to monitor that they're doing that. But they still can get it done at their own pace, and it's a lot less stress, and they have tutors available and everything available to you online. So real quick, this is what like the typical calendar looks like for the lesson layouts for each month that a student would need. These are not my screenshots. I don't own any of these photos, but this is what it looked like when I went to school there. This is what a lesson looks like, and this is your on-track progress. They let you know if you're on track or what you need to do, your grades, and teachers will leave comments and stuff like that. My next point for the tutors, the teachers I do know, they do contact. You can contact your teachers. I know I was in high school, so we could talk to our teachers like outside of the, I guess, like typical school. They had their tutor hours, because they give you like the teacher's information. So it's kind of like a LinkedIn attached to like college. So they give you their number and their email it's all attached to the school. but they can tutor you over like a video chat through the school. And it could be like face to face, or it can just be audio, kind of like a FaceTime audio call, but through a program, a legit program. And it's awesome. They can teach you and help the student. You can do everything's virtual. You can show them your work and everything. If I can find screenshots, like I'll take screenshots and show you, of like if I can find it. Again, I don't have the actual screenshots of what I was doing at that time. I wish I did, but even if I did, the computer I had back then, it doesn't even work. Like, this was 5 years ago, so bear with me. Yes, but it's so much better. Everything is a smaller too, so this could be my next point. You have smaller class sizes, and this is a key reason why parents go to private school, right? You know, they think smaller class sizes, it'll be more concise, individualized learning. And what's more individualized than, you know, in even smaller class while you're at home? And everything is virtual, and that's the way of the future. Everything's doing that. I know when I did it, it was kind of advanced at that time, and this was like 5 years ago in 2015. Everything was iPhone this, iPhone that. So if it was advanced then, you know it's going to be good now. Another reason I would say to do virtual school is this reason right here. If I can find it. This is a flexible schedule. It's a very flexible schedule. I know I just mentioned that. But the scheduling is very flexible for students who are athletes or whatever they are doing at any age. You have children that can be professional pianists. You have high school students that are athletes. Some are training for the Olympics and stuff like that. And I had a lot of actual classmates that did do different things like that. So for those students that are out here and they have more, unique lifestyles, Connections Academy is a great fit for you, and I would definitely recommend it. And I, in class of 2016, if I can find my diploma, I will attach a photo. These teachers are accredited and they are certified teachers. So the program is accredited and these are certified teachers. Everything meets your state standards. You don't have to do any extra outside. I think certain states or counties have programs where you need to go through the county and the state and make sure everything's accredited, or you have to do certain things to get it accredited so that your child can graduate and pass on to the next grade or graduate on time. You don't have to do that because the school is literally a legit school. Just everything is online and everything is already accredited and they accommodate you. And speaking of accommodations, this will be my last point. I guess this is my 8th point. Can be a very personalized learning experience. And I know a lot of parents want to get more involved with their child's education. If your child has health issues, again, this can definitely benefit you. Or if a parent has health issues and they need their child maybe close by because they can't find someone always to watch them, or they can't find someone to always take them to school, pick them up, and they're younger, this is great because they can be right at home with you and you don't have to worry. They're right there in their room, your kitchen, basement, whatever it is, and you know that they're safe. And especially right now with all this craziness with this coronavirus, this COVID-19 has really disrupted some things, and I was so grateful to experience my Connections Academy experience. My teachers were wonderful. I have never had they're not paying me to say this. I stamp, they're not sponsoring this video at all. I paid them and I'm glad my parents paid them because I really did get a great education. I remember I had to meet with the people that ran the county. The people that ran the county certification, they do some students who are traditionally homeschooled, they have to make sure that they have people that they have to meet with to make sure that they're on the same learning page or the board requirements. Back then, I don't know what those were, but now I know because they were switching it over when I was in school. Now it is Common Core, and so they probably would have someone that you would need to check if you're doing the traditional homeschool. Yeah, you don't have to worry about that with Connections Academy. In fact, when I did meet with the person who was over that homeschool board, she sat down within 5 minutes. I can't lie to you. She was learning. And I wish I knew what that lesson was. My mom might know and have to ask her. But It comes to me to this day. Like, I remember seeing it in college not long after, and I was like, woo, I'm glad I went there. Money well spent. It was a great experience. She said she was even learning, and she was over the homeschool thing, and she even canceled. She's learned, because this was, again, a newer thing. Even though Connections, I just found out, started in 2001, it was still a newer thing amongst society at the time. So yeah, we didn't even meet with her anymore, because again, this school's accredited and they are state certified. You don't have to worry about any of that. It's a legit school for whatever state you are in. Everything will meet the requirements, and the parents, you do not have to worry about your child, anything, books, anything, everything is right there. You don't even need, I mean, you can get, like, you know, pens and paper and journals to take notes, but even I did that mostly online. I think I still have some of those notes. Again, some of that stuff's probably gonna be on my old computer, and I still have my old computer, but my hard drive is like, that's a long story. That's like a story time video. But yeah, I know, I don't even think I have my notebook, but I will definitely attach my diploma to this video. I will definitely do that if I can't find my first place for the talent show. I don't even know what I did with that. Like, what was I doing? Like, I hope I didn't shred it, because I'm always cleaning, and like, I feel like I would have seen it. It should be in my file folder, but if it's not, my mom might have it, and if she doesn't have it, it's probably somewhere in the house, but that's a lot. But yes, everything is accredited, and for health reasons right now with this COVID and Corona, well, it's the same thing. You know, this COVID-19 is changing things, and I know a lot of parents are worried about their kids being around other kids. I know I got sick a lot before coronavirus happened, okay? Just being in school and you're just huddled up. Everybody's like, you grab this pillow off my bed. They're like this close to each other, sitting around at school, like, you know, and it's just kind of like a little difficult. You're in the hallway and you're packed like sardines, trying to ease through everybody, you know, and then you shuffleboard through everybody, you know. You're trying to cha-cha slide through school, you know, and I mean, that's the reality of it. I mean, parents, aunts, uncles, caregivers, guardians, you all know it was not that long ago when none of us were in school, to be honest with you. So, and you know, depending on where you went to school, some schools were, you know, probably less students than others, but, you know, coming along now, we had 3,000 kids in my high school. I think it was at least 2,500. I know that. And I remember they had to like revamp, because there was a lot of students. Like, that's another story. I don't expose anything, but yes. So you can imagine, in my school, I don't know the square footage, but the school was built to have 1,500 students, I think, or 1,200. So imagine having 3,000 or like 25, between that range of students. But yeah, we were overcrowded for 2 years. I do remember that. So it's crazy. And with this health stuff right now, I would absolutely recommend Connections Academy from first-hand experience. I don't know anything about K-12, so if you have any questions, I did not go there. We started with K-12, but I think some things, for some reason, my parents, they have history in like education and stuff. You know, I come from a long line of educators, mathematicians, and more educators. They felt more comfortable with Connections, and I stand by their decision. It was great. Everything was perfect. And if you're worried about your child's health and you want to pull your kid out of school at a time like this, and you don't know and you're unsure for the next year, or you want your kid to finish out this year, I believe they have summer school options as well if your kid needs to catch up, so they can catch up for the next year and be, you know, on point. They have options for you, and I know that they're willing to work with you, and I would definitely recommend you going to Connections Academy. I loved my experience, and I'm sure I don't even have any contacts, I don't think, anymore from there either, because I got a new number, and I've had like 2 new phones since then. So this was 5 years ago. I'm so sorry, but I will try to find what I can, and I will attach, you know, their statistics and stuff. I don't own any of it, but so here are some statistics from 2018. This was a little after I graduated, from like parents, you know, what they were satisfied with the curriculum, and teachers, and I'm pretty sure they're not lying about these numbers, because I definitely agree with these numbers. And next is like, you know, a quick guide to what they have, like for student interaction, learning, time commitment. Here is the grade level breakdown. Most of the students that go are in high school, which I can attest to that and say that's true because I was. And here is a gender breakdown. There are more females than males in the online school. And here, it shows an 87% graduation rate and a 93% college acceptance rate. I definitely agree with this. It's probably more than 87% that do graduate on time. And next, we have the student rights and stuff that students have to stick with that most schools give students when the year starts anyway. And at a time like now, and you want your child safe and you want them with you, you don't want to worry about bullying. You don't want to worry about their health, your health. You know, the safest option right now, I do believe, is online school. And it's definitely cost effective. I know that it is free for most states. Just you have to look that up. Disclaimer, don't quote me. I don't know. It depends on your state. I know we had to pay because we didn't have that, but most states it is free. So for public schooling. And they will work with you, and everything is according to state and, you know, the country's guidelines for passing your child. But it was great. I had a great experience. That was my best high school experience. Those are like my key years of high school, from junior year to senior year. Those are like your key years, and for them to make those years really great and everything was virtual, I had so much more free time to just do me and travel and just live, and I can forever thank them for that. Thank you, Connections Academy. If anyone former teachers watching this, thank you. CEO, I don't know, but thank you. It was wonderful, and I would definitely recommend it, and please look into it. And as always, thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe, and comment below, please. I love to engage and talk and interact with you guys. Let me know what you want to see next. Any like advice, or like, I've been through a lot and gone just about everywhere, so I know a lot about a lot for no reason. So yes, just let me know. But thank you so much for watching, and as always, see you next video. Bye guys.